Hi all, Cyan the Bee here, and today we have something a little different. Today I was thinking I could tell you guys a story which happened to me once. This is going back a year ago now. Probably one of the worst, in fact, the worst scams I've ever been a victim of. Honestly, yes, it was in fact the worst scam, and well, the name of it is actually the SIM swap scam. Yes, there's a lot of scams these days, but I'm I'm never usually I've never usually been faced with any scams or anything of that matter. I'm never usually the person to get hacked or anything. But anyway, this starts off about a year ago, and well, in fact, just over a year ago, and pretty much it came out of nowhere. Like, it was actually on my mobile phone, and for some reason, it would not connect to the internet or anything. From what I remember, that's how it started off, and basically, yes, we had to sort this. So pretty much, we tried to talk to the network that support my phone. I'm actually with Free Mobile, and what happened was, at first it seemed like, okay, maybe I just needed a new SIM card to go in my phone because for some reason it just stopped working. And so I got a new SIM, and yeah, it was good for about a month or two, no issue. But then the same thing happened again. This time it was even harder to deal with, and pretty much Free Mobile, they're not the greatest service. Like, really, from my personal experience and families as well, do not go for that network. Like, their service is terrible, and pretty much the issue is not solved, and honestly, it got worse. You'll hear about it in a minute. So again, we got a new SIM, but in fact, actually, from what I remember, it actually got a new number. So we thought that would fix it, because we figured out a scammer, was trying to take my, was trying to swap SIM cards with me. Had no idea why. It was a SIM card swap scam. Had no idea why on that particular day. So, okay, with this new number, we thought, okay, it was good for so long. But then, let's fast forward about another month or two. Or, in fact, it wasn't even a month, I'd say it was a few days. This is going back a year, so that's why I don't exactly remember the date exactly, but yeah. So what happened a few days later, this new number stopped working. Nobody could get through to me, nothing. And once again, could not connect to the internet. So pretty much by this stage, family had had enough of this, so we had to go through this over again. But this time, we figured out something when we spoke to the mobile network that actually helps. And this time they were actually pretty helpful. But oh my gosh, it took so much effort just to get the help we needed. And what happened is, it turns out that they were actually after my bank account. Yes, And by this stage, yeah, pretty much we knew that this had to stop and somehow sort this out once and for all. So what we did after that was we had to check the bank that I'm with, because the bank was connected to my mobile, and pretty much, yeah, not sure how they got that sort of information, but yeah, they literally took all of my money by that stage. But the good news was I was with a really nice bank and I managed to get all of that money back, so that was good. And then pretty much after that we took my phone off the bank. But it wasn't only that the scammers attacked, they somehow hacked and they somehow managed to hack a bunch of other social media accounts that I had. Like, okay, for example, they managed to hack and get into my Netflix account. I have no idea how. So that's how I actually managed to get a new email address, everything. They even managed to get into my Amazon account. Like, they managed to get into, well, let's just say they got into, well, even though I don't use Twitter or Instagram, but those accounts are still there, but they're not doing anything. I'm not active on them, but they managed to get into that too. So I had to change all of my passwords, I had to change everything. And so I have no idea how they even got the information to begin with. From since then, I've not really had anyone hack into any of my accounts like that, but I guess, but until this day, every so often I would just check all of those accounts just to make sure that nothing's going on, because, and from since then, kind of figured out that when I searched up the SIM swap scam, they managed to get information from like social media accounts like Twitter and stuff. So ever since then, like, you know, for example, in the options where you have the option to put your phone number in the options, so it's connected to that account. Yeah, I don't do that anymore. I don't have my phone number on any of my accounts anymore. And so I haven't had that problem since. I think mainly because everything is moved onto my new email address. But yeah, I hope to never actually get scammed again. I know scammers are getting more crafty these days, and some of the stuff they do is so messed up, really, but some of the calls that YouTubers do are hilarious. But yeah, I'd have to react to some of those sometimes, or maybe a member of All Star could react to some videos about that or something. But yeah, anyway, that's the story. I hope you enjoyed this. But yeah, if you like story times like this, I'll be sure to do this more often. Let me know what you guys think. Anyway, until then, see you soon. Bye!